This is terrible. This is horrible. Nigga, look. Where's that other light? Okay. Pause. Lighting is crazy. Get ready to stay up with you up there. It's not gonna work. Understand this, man. It's not gonna work, man. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for me. Don't you bring your ass over there. Bring your ass down. Please. No, baby. No. Stay. Stay. Your booty over there. Damn, is it? Pause. This is gonna have to go. I'll go sorry. Sorry that was 3 minutes of trying to adjust some lights and look. I still haven't figured this issue out. Well, hello. Even though I'm pretty sure this is will not get no type of live test. So let them say, blood of Jesus, Lord, please bless and protect this reading, Lord. This is a world energy reading, Lord. Help it to pick up on things around the world that maybe people need to know. On any topic or issue or something dangerous or crime or just anyone that's watching have some type of significant message. Help my cat to be good too, please, Lord. And Lord of Jesus, Lord, help anybody out there maybe possibly going through similar situations like what I'm going through, like shadow banner and blocking and all that type of stuff too. Yeah, especially if you speak your truth, stuff like that. They try to silence you. Blah, 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 blah. Amen. Yeah. So look, my cat probably gonna cut up. Wow, is that a helicopter over my husband's right? Look, first card out. It's like a motorcycle in reverse. And two people, two chicks, maybe some people trying to flee, get away. Maybe they know somebody. And then on the top of the deck, it's like somebody looking like they're almost like drowning or maybe being brought up from drowning or washed up on the shore. I don't know. They kind of deceived me. Wow, get the fuck out of here as soon as I start this shit. That's funny as fuck. Look, this family card again. So this time it's upright. And then New Mexico upright. I don't know, maybe somebody related to I flew to New Mexico. Maybe do got something to do with some type of police. And I said that I don't know when they go to Mexico. No, 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 no. Maybe 3 people involved, 2 people involved, 5 people because we got those 2 chicks and then what it looked like some parents or maybe an aunt and an uncle and some younger and then some type of pregnancy test that's a no, it has like a X out mark on it, meaning, damn, can you hear me? Let me make sure this is loud. Hello? There's like some type of test on there. Maybe something to do with some type of DNA, maybe, maybe a motorcycle left behind through some type of inheritance, maybe possibly, because it's like this old family photo looking card. Look, we're not gonna do all this whole try to show you the photo too much just because, but I'll just describe it because it's hard to get the lighting right. But yeah, it's like a little boy or whatever, like he was his mom and dad or something, but it looked like an old ass photo. And then it's New Mexico, but it's like upright. Then there's like a pregnancy test, but it's in like reverse and stuff. So maybe like somebody maybe denying some type of DNA, changing some type of documents or evidence or something about somebody's maybe DNA or parents' information or some shit like that. Maybe that person could ride a motorcycle. Maybe there could be something coming up. Like what's on the back of that too? There's like they're at the beach. These 2 people. Maybe like you don't even have to be like a motorcycle. Maybe even like a dirt bike or some shit like that. I see something on there, but yeah, like that. I don't know what this was. I don't know if that's a dirt bike. And then also on the back of this, it was like a regular bike, but it sounded like a motorcycle kind of. But I was like so confused. Like, did this nigga put a motor on an actual bike? But yeah, so maybe there could even be maybe somebody also like taking a pregnancy test or some shit like that. But then also we got IKEA as well, furniture. Maybe somebody works at IKEA. Maybe somebody was using someone's identity and stuff by like furniture or some weird shit like that. Or I don't fucking know. You know, like you make like a big purse or something. I don't look. I don't know how far that goes. I'm trying to go down side by side. Feel me? Oh, we got this twin flame that comes out. Look, and then the Dr. Phil card peeking out the window in reverse. So, uh, I don't know. Let's just give you that energy too with like that. How I don't know. I feel like the person. So I do take one prescription medicine that I've taken like most of my life, but nigga, that don't make me motherfucking crazy, bitch. It's for ADHD, but motherfucking the Dr. Phil, so you know how he's not like a real doctor. No offense, Dr. Phil. Just said, maybe it could have even been somebody like trying to mimic your energy and act like they're like you, like they have the same type of or like level of I guess like master or whatever at whatever crap you do, like as you do or some shit, but they're like fake or fraud. There we go with that document shit again. It just popped out with the 3 pregnant young chicks again. So I don't know. Maybe it could even be somebody that go around like finding like women that's like straight out of early college or some shit. If they could be like trying to like bind them or knock them up or some shit so they could get some type of financial ties, be able to use them for like documents or whatever the fuck and claim the kids. Who knows? Maybe some type of energy like that. Or 3 different instances or someone could have maybe used someone else's kid or some shit for something. What was on the back of the? Oh yeah, the documents. The 3 chicks pregnant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look, let's set it here. So I need to do, but yeah, maybe somebody that motorcycle, a dirt bike. Somebody used to like to ride a dirt bike. Uncle is the shit. Look at. I don't know, something like that. I like that flea energy. So then this comes out here like this shabby in bald hair, like he looked distressed. He looked disgruntled. Montana's on the back of that, and the upright. That's underneath the motorcycle. So maybe on the motorcycle, the title or some shit like that could be like in Montana. From Montana, maybe the two chicks on the back of this card at the beach or something have something to do with like Montana. Be from Montana. Well, that head of Montana, that head of Montana energy too, possibly as well. With I think about like two things. I just thought about like how or the way and like be somebody else at certain points, and then people would recognize her as that, and then she would be a regular. So that type of energy. Look, doxing address is crazy because I could think about that shit earlier. How they did that shit to me was says address doxing. And then this chick here, they look like she's like getting in trouble with like the police, but she's got like a little bra top on, or like it's not a bra top actually, it does have sleeves, but she's not, the way that she just would say, it's like that shirt cuts like right here, damn near. She looks I guess, a vulgar, promiscuous girl. Whatever you are. Are you ready? I'm turning you off. Look, I mean, this made me think about somebody. Look, so this shit, maybe it could have even been like some type of parental figures or family or something saying you're like promiscuous or some shit or something tied to that. Possibly, maybe trying to get you in trouble with like police. Maybe they could be tied to like address doxing or some shit like that. It could be like a distant family member. Who knows? This or just a family in general that could have did this to someone else. Um, on the bottom of this deck too is like a Leo, a lion. Could be like a female Leo involved. And then on the back, secret society affiliation. They can have like a secret society affiliation. Um, let's keep going. Look, I had a whole row. Well, it's funny. I'm like, what job? Military veteran, a little Freemason, joint in reverse, and then look like maybe some foot pain, magic, and whatever, some shit like that. Maybe somebody was trying to like affect like your feet, your pathway, block your passages, or you could have had like some roadblocks put in front of you. And then also good lawyer, and then these two people dancing, this ball gown dancing waltz type of shit. That was on the ground. Could have been some secret society. Oh, along with that secret society that was on the bottom of the other deck, could have been something like that, like trying to put obstacles and roadblocks and like in front of you, so that way you can't like have any forward movement or like travel or even like physically like affect like make your feet. I know my fucking foot was hurting, so I did wear those templates with like the soles or dogs. I just said fuck it, they sliced it or did whatever the fuck. Halfway to it, I had ripped them all the way off and worn them, but nah, I see why they put that extra layer there. That shit hurts. Like after I was like, even though the what was left on there is still thick enough to wear, it's not necessarily comfortable. So, oh, I damn, I forgot about my foot hurt. Walking on top of big ass rocks. Yeah, maybe you could have been experiencing random ass pain. Look, we got Venezuela. Right, you better leave. Wait, is that Venezuela? You leave Maduro alone. And Norway upright. So Norway and Venezuela upright. Okay, leave Maduro alone. Something about that, maybe Norway, Venezuela, IKEA shipments, maybe some type of shipment. Maybe something going on with like some type of shipment or some shit they go disguise it as some furniture or shit, and maybe it has something to do with something else, or just maybe something to do with like furniture or something in Norway. Definitely doing some throat chakra magic. My throat dry as a motherfucker. The bottom of it. We got Mississippi too. It is sipping some water. Look, it's just crystal light tea, like it's not nothing That's where you make your throat dry. Like, it's weird. Anyway, yeah, it could be like a lot of that going on. Let me see though, because I'm thinking even with that furniture next to that person looking through that window too. That's gonna be like that, bringing that inner and type of weird energy. Maybe somebody watching your home or some shit, or maybe it's just something to pay attention to involving like a window. Maybe near like a area where there's like couches or some shit like that. Possibly. If that rings a bell or some shit. Look. Mm. Maybe could have even just bought some shit from our kid. Like, I don't know what if it gotta be like that serious. Gonna literally just look, we got bleach, ammonia, chlorine. I'm telling you, yeah, fuck that. That motherfucker spying watching this shit. Fake doctor nigga to inflame my ass. Definitely probably was fucking with your drink. And bleach, ammonia, chlorine in your shit. Like if it's like a chick drinking lemonade on the back of this card. But there's like ice in it, so maybe even your ice. I know my sister didn't like the ice in my house felt contaminated for a while, and then I kept speaking out about it. Look, it was why. Maybe even could have been somebody in like some type of food service or some type of waitress involved because that's on the bottom of this or on the top of this. It was on the bottom. God's dominion over demonic spirits. Exactly, BB. That could help you get over like poisoning and stuff. Uh, damn, you can't see it, but it said God's dominion over demonic spirits. That's crazy. No matter how I'll be trying to like show you. Whatever, like I said, I think I'm gonna do it this way from like now on. Then shuffle and then pull. But yeah, maybe somebody definitely that you would have considered to have been like a twin flame or something like that. Maybe somebody that was trying to like be like, like in that abusive way, that spiritual spouse type bullshit. Somebody trying to bind themselves to you. Could it have been somebody older? I was secretly spying, watching some shit like that, would it being like in reverse. Maybe playing doctor, some shit. Maybe they have some type of connection or affiliation with people that maybe ship medicine or weird shit like that, or just a way to put bleach or ammonia or chlorine into like your drink or some shit like that. Give me that also when life give you lemons, so maybe they also could have something to do with like making life harder for you, or just like looking around altering different scenarios for you. That way you had to turn that shit into lemonade. So then we got these two chicks here. They look like some aunties or like they look like some family type of shit. They look like they're like some type of sport event, like a baseball game, football game, something like that. And it's a Proverbs card, 17:11. An evil man seeketh only rebellion. Therefore, a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. Damn. Look, I'm thinking about some shit. I'm like, fuck. Definitely could be somebody that you consider possibly into a baby boat or some shit like that. Or maybe like, I don't know, it's just some energy. Or maybe some family or something like that could have been or wait, not family. Because go back, look at this document. Hold on, because even say that an evil message, and then look at these two people with the documents. Like they're writing a message to each other. So it could have been maybe two people. Also, with it here being two people in this card as well, so it could maybe two aunties and like shit like that, a mother and a father, a cousin, you know what I'm saying, two cousins, other people, some shit like that. It could have maybe just gossips later, or possibly even had something to do with maybe some type of signing, signature, something, some type of something to do with something about like rebellion or some punishment about. I don't fucking know. Maybe it could even be like some type of generational thing in your family about people getting pregnant at a young age or some shit like that, or just sexual abuse or some weird shit like that. But yeah, let me see. Or maybe even like if somebody just claiming, like maybe it could have been like something like other people in your family claiming like your kids' independence and shit like that multiple times or some shit like that. You're not knowing, like with it being three chicks here, maybe you could have said three different people. that are like your kids or like their kids or some shit like that in order to like, possibly have the money to go to goddamn sport events and shit like that. Or if like maybe family members that like to whoever it would have been, maybe somebody that like to go to sport events and shit like that. That way maybe they could be, that type of standard, that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? They look like they be talking shit for real. They look like, it's like an AI photo. I'm just saying, could have been some type of energy like that, gossip around some type of pregnancies, maybe, or just it's really just give me with it being on the back of the document, think of somebody like trying to claim some type of shit, like how like you get like in and around like taxis and some shit like that. Could be some little funny shit like that going on. So I would say like double check and just make sure. You know what I'm saying? And somebody's trying to do some little funny shit. And maybe didn't ask you or something. Maybe it could have even been somebody that you went to like a sports event with before. So our three cards came out. So we get what I say. Safety first. Oh, cave or safety first. With this person going into a cave in like a little suit. And then also on the back of that it's like a weather card. That's giving me somebody need to be careful, possibly riding that motorcycle and shit. That gave me crash energy with the caver safety first and then the motorcycle in reverse. It could be somebody wanting to, like I said, flee, get away quick, and then maybe like hide out somewhere with the cave energy. But then also maybe, possibly if the weather's not good someday, or so I wouldn't be like just fucking around on like a dirt bike or a motorcycle if it's like raining or it's not. There's a chance of like the weather not being good because they like cave or safety first. Especially if you're gonna be like in an area where it's like rocky or like like mountainous terrain. I don't fucking know. Just don't do that because it might land in some type of accident possibly. It could lead into like water too. If like like those type of places they like cliff off or something, then there's like water somewhere and shit like that. Because I'm saying that because of how these two chicks are with this. I mean, could have been some dude that rides like a motorcycle that had something to do with getting rid of maybe two females, putting in some damn water, some shit like who fucking knows? Look, see in Montana, I remember he's like sad depressed person or somebody that feels like this or some shit. But maybe they like an adrenaline rush too, like this energy with the motorcycle, like in reverse. And then like caver, safety first, and then sad energy, and then weather. So maybe it's like they get like some type of serotonin, dopamine, possibly. But I'm more so getting like this. Be careful, possibly on another place though. We got El Paso, Shiloh, Fayetteville, Mesa, Columbus. Then we got Glendale, Nashville, Oklahoma City, Grand Rapids, and Del Mar. These are like the cities that came up underneath. Well, I'll put it together with this. This is awful out together. Then Sri Lanka came out in reverse, and Haiti. Maybe somebody could be Haitian. Maybe somebody could be from Sri Lanka or I don't know what you call that. Sri Lankan. Sri Lankan. I don't know. But yeah. Or just maybe someone could be like a planner maybe to go to those places. Maybe it's not a good idea if you was planning to travel back to those places where it could be maybe a motorcycle accident or crash that happens in those places that wind up on the news or something. Look, just going through the box like because I shuffled them last night. I don't like the same shit that just keep coming out. So if it just comes out again, I'm sorry. Like I literally be shuffling these. All right, I'll take whatever comes out each as one bow. So this is going under all these that came out is pairing up with the New Mexico and the whole family photo. Maybe some other photo album too, maybe like some picture or something. Maybe it could reveal some shit or some footage or something. But yeah, and then like the chick that looks, I guess, promiscuous or something, looking like she's getting in trouble with like the police and address docs, and maybe also somebody could possibly have pink hair. Maybe if that's significant. Um, so what came out was this person running again around like some rocky place. There is that water. No, that's more like a trail type of that doesn't have like the water, but it's just giving me more, like I said, that rocky energy, that crazy next to the cavers first, but it's in reverse. Maybe somebody went missing or some shit. Maybe somebody related to someone, or like someone in the family, something to do with like someone going missing, someone went on some type of trip, came and lives in the mountain, or got put somewhere. Possibly we got Hershey's also that came out like in reverse. Maybe they liked chocolate. Maybe they were like lured somewhere, like, to go hang out with somebody, like some type of, or try to like paint. Maybe it's like it could even be, look, it could even be some type of energy of maybe even someone the paint is someone as like a promiscuous person that like lured some dude into like the freaking woods, or maybe that could actually happen. Possibly, look, because we don't know. And then maybe that person went missing or some shit. Or maybe even it could be a chick that people their docs their address, and then they started maybe getting some type of weird attention from like police, because it's you. Police don't look at you in the way. I don't know. It just seems like every child like we the damn. And speaking of that, it's funny because the police car actually did come the fuck out too. So that's like twice, underneath of that line. So somebody could have, like I said, doing like some type of neighborhood watch, crime watch, or just says something like, "Oh, no, 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 you should watch that person," for some odd reason. On the back of that, it coming terrorist attack. This is upright Trump. So yeah, with Sri Lanka in reverse, Trump. Ain't you talking about some shit about that, right? A. But yeah, the mountains, the chocolate, and reverse. Just thinking maybe even somebody could possibly have like a chocolate allergy. But I'm more so getting somebody like learn somebody like candy, like and then maybe them going missing or something happening, or someone being left somewhere like that. Possibly they could have started out with an address being doxed or something. Maybe someone in the family could have doxed that, maybe a family that's like not related to them, that how it'd be like some rival shit or something. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But also we got this brain, and this could have happened possibly last April because we got the April card, but it came out like in reverse. And then there's a brain here with there's bananas, there's like some type of nuts, like peanuts. Are those peanuts? I think. And then some type of green vegetable, maybe lettuce, possibly. It's in reverse, so maybe somebody even wanted you to like come off as like like not be able to have like brain food, and like come off functioning and like and good high energies, and capable, comprehensive, whatever the fuck. Like they didn't, maybe they wanted police to look at you a certain way, but you not like having access. If you're someone who's possibly had like a poor diet, or maybe there could even been people like tampering possibly with like your diet and shit like that, to do that with that chocolate in reverse too. So something being like maybe bittersweet. Best Sod came out, and then sex trafficking. So yeah, it could have something to do with like sex trafficking, and like police could have been like involved or like put on to you as like saying that you're like a terrorist, some shit like that. Whilst people are trying to actually fucking traffic you, as shit crazy. You could be like a female business owner. You don't have to be female, but that was on the top of that deck. And on the back is USB drive. Cause I got a USB drive of all the proof, and niggas trying to do this shit to be for motherfucking years. And I got multiple of them, like copies of the shit. You don't know what they are, you dumbass. Read that, did you? Boom, boom. Oh, they're dumb. Look at this dumb, brain. You don't think, they're insane. You know, thing. It's been cool. It's why it's playing. Look, can't even reverse again. It's like somebody trying to like buddy up, sweet you up with whack ass offer, some bullshit, some candy bullshit. Maybe it's gonna be a younger offer, like, and then an old ass, just like some old people candy or some shit. So maybe it's like their grandma candy jar type shit. Bro, what the fuck is? Can you even see? It's hard to show. My bad that the camera's just so. This shit's insane. But anyways, there could be some fraternity dudes involved, like some nigga fine card, whatever the fuck, motherfucker, Alpha Delta Dalsy Homo whatever the fuck niggas are. Y'all GPCC niggas. You know what I'm talking about? Fraternity, sorority motherfuckers. Could be people like that are involved, possibly that are also cops or something like that. And trying to brush up or cover up some type of fucking situation as well. Mm, I like it was something else. It was two that fell. That's when it was two that fell. Dang, I lose it. That sucks. Look at it. It's cool. It was another one. But I was saying one of them. That's crazy. I still I can't help but finds out. Look, I was watching this other video earlier. He said something about having your wings. I cannot help that shit flew the fuck out. I made this card years ago. I'm not fucking so. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look, this person like at the pool. They'll say I got that water energy again. There's like two younger people. So maybe they could be like an uncle, a father, an older brother, or some type of. Could be a coach. Could be you know maybe someone that's just not even related. Has something to do with maybe two other energies. But then again, when you think about it, there's also another person out in the disc pool. Never paid attention to that. Hold on. You see. They're like there. Or fuck is opposite. It's like they're like looking at them out there in the water and then doing so maybe it could even been like and then that's underneath of that that's underneath that bleach, ammonia and chlorine, which is funny how there's like isn't there like uh chlorine or whatever the fuck in like the pool that Antarctica and Belgium upright that comes out. Just take that maybe something to do with those swimming Olympics or something like that. And like I've seen that Belgium and there's Antarctica. Some about the water possibly and bleach and ammonia and chlorine. Maybe they were using pool water to do something. I don't freaking know, baby. But definitely maybe it was some people. Could have been one older energy and two like way younger energies that was like maybe watching you possibly. It's something to do with your wings. Look. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Look, they're light. They're translucent. A white dress. White bleach. Bleach cleans white, purifies it. Or like that's what you would use if you want to wash white clothes, right? So like to wash you out or like have your wings maybe fade out and hope that maybe they wouldn't work or something. Because if you see like they're almost like an outline, like translucent, they're not like I don't know what the word is. I think that's like Misha Barton. This was just a random ass card that I had already made, but I think that's like fucking Misha Barton. I can't remember what the hell show she was on. So it could be something to do with maybe someone in Hollywood that you can't even remember what the fuck. But we got catfishing that came out also. And that's underneath these two older ladies. Maybe it could even been like two older family members that was like maybe using working with maybe some type of celeb, some type of I'll be the coffee. I'm not even gonna state the label be smart. Man, fuck that. Some type of EG list type celebrity type thing. I mean, I don't even look. I don't know where the fuck you at with the shorty. I have to look your ass up. You probably look the Saturday. I don't know shit. But regardless, yeah, maybe it was just some type of people. Maybe that was like the two whether they were like old coworkers, or your family, something like that. They maybe that don't like you or something. That could even been like sinning, with that an evil man seeketh only rebellion, therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. That could have been like sending people to like maybe catfish you or like say fucking 50 or bully or whatever the fuck. Maybe if they didn't want you to be like maybe like have some type of star quality or be uh in the public's eye. So also I'm gonna say what's on like the top and bottom, we had like this construction site too. So there's some construction workers too that have been some people that just wanted to destroy your foundation or work in order. Just possibly you yourself seen. Maybe they wanted, maybe it could have been people that could have attempted to trap everybody maybe 3 times or some shit like that. Could have worked with maybe family members or something like that, possibly. We also got this one, it says number 30 on the card. So this was randomly, like I said, the creeps left this fucking card. And I said, I'll do weed walks, I don't give a fuck. I'll walk, I'll look for some damn tree. And I find like 3 different cards, these random cards that was on the ground to say you drink, you laugh. And this one here said number 30. And whenever I find like a card that's in good condition, I'll keep it. I just throw it straight in my deck. I think that shit's cool. That's something that I like to fucking do. This joint said, and I don't care what type of card it is. I don't care if it's an old made card. And I'm like, bro, I would love to have all types of random miscellaneous cards. But not like a fucking business card or like not like that. I mean like, something like that, a playing card. Some type of playing card of any sort. I do not give a fuck if it's a character, a goddamn Dragon Ball Z, whatever fuck, throw that bitch in there. Anyways, number 30, lay on the floor underneath, even if it's a McDonald's card, like bro, I will put it, if it's a card, I'll put it in there. I think it's cool. It means it'll tie it, it'll be weird. Lay on the floor underneath your target and say to the group, hey, my name is Steve-O, and this is the Nut Wrangler. You know what, you bitch? I'm sorry. Fuck y'all. I mean, damn, you said that. I would take it. Maybe somebody named Steve involved that drives a motorcycle or has motorcycle. Maybe they could like the rock climb. Uh, could be from those places like Glendale, Nashville, Oklahoma, Rapids, Del Mar, El Paso, Shiloh. Shit's crazy. Motherfuckers breaking in and assaulting me when I read this. I'm like, bitch, I'm fucking screaming.